I'm putting gas in my car and it's hot, and this person comes to help me. So I give him $5. And with an incredulous look on his face, he says, "Thank you," from the depth of his heart. And I burst into tears because I could never fathom, I could never understand what those $5 mean for this person. And no amount of money that I could give them at this moment and that I can afford giving them will ever change the trajectory of his life, because he was just dealt a very different hand than somebody like me was dealt. And that kind of inequality, unless you have a really striving personality, you will not really be able to seal that gap. And it leaves me powerless and sad and frustrated to know that I am probably a part, and you also are probably a part of the 1% of the population, with everything that we complain about and how we think that our lives could be better. We have access to electricity, Wi-Fi, current water, cold water. We probably have a shelter and food, and that's just by default for us. And then there is like the biggest part of the population that lives in true poverty, a kind of poverty that you and me will never be able to comprehend. Because unless things go really, really, really bad in our lives, we will not really be homeless. We will not be on the streets living at the mercy of other people. We will not work in a petrol station helping other people put gas in their cars. And I'm telling you this not to play the guilt and shame game. I'm telling you this because every time that you see somebody who has it worse than you, you really have a choice to make. And that choice is, am I gonna continue to consolidate my own privilege? Or am I gonna invest a tiny amount or even energy in smiling and saying hi and how is your day to this person? And changing the narrative and changing something maybe infinitely unimportant in their lives. Because my $5 or my $1,000 will never be able to seal the gap. And this person, want it or not, they will not be able to say what I enjoy saying. I am the master of my destiny. I am the captain of my fate. I'm the designer of my reality. I can say that because I come from privilege, because I'm abled, because I'm white, because I'm pretty, because I'm Christian, because even if I come from middle class Eastern Europe, I still had food on my table, shelter above my head, running water, internet, and I rarely went to sleep thinking about where and how am I gonna pay for the bills or get food for myself. That's just something that my brain doesn't have as a pattern, because other people did the work for me to rise above my station, above my station, above my station. Parents were my family, my parents and the generations that came before them. So next time you meet somebody who lives beyond your level of normal, choose to improve their lives, no matter how. Financially, if you can, by teaching them something that they can use so that they can grow, or by just offering a smile or a kind word. That can go a long way sometimes.